are back for another episode of Coast to Coast. Let's get vocal.
Oh, we're so enthusiastic today.
We're having a freaking breakdown with this Zoom, but we're going to go through it anyway.
Zoom's trying to murder our process.
Bastards.
Welcome back, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Go down to the description. Check out the link tree. You can't buy nothing, but, you know, go
I
Like
think
stuff.
YouTube is probably in cahoots with them.
Not impossible.
YouTube's in cahoots with a lot of people, Ferris.
I love YouTube.
YouTube's my favorite.
It's awesome.
It's annoying.
I actually like it better now for a little bit, than TikTok.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that? You getting into the YouTube Reels?
I feel like YouTube has a little better vetting process for banned content than TikTok does at this point.
You probably are accurate with that
Yeah.
statement, I would imagine.
Man, there in the last couple of days, I've seen a dozen people that have been saying the same thing. They're getting banned for a week for nothing. So
For
something
saying
They're
something
saying that
about
to
a
you
dog.
because you got banned.
When's the last time you heard me speak hate speech?
So
really?
so I've been
Yesterday.
banned from posting videos on TikTok. I've had videos get flagged and removed and all that kinds of stuff. Every time I've appealed, they've been reinstated because, TikTok can suck it.
Ferris
I've
couldn't
never
get
been banned
reinstated.
from going live though, Ferris. So you got me beat there, buddy.
I don't know what I did. I'm just not gonna do it again.
No clue.
I don't know what
See,
I did.
I learned
just
my
won't do
lesson.
it.
I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna do it again. I have no idea what it is, but
You
There
can't
you
not
go,
do
TikTok.
something when you don't know what it was.
Yeah, one of their TikTok bots just saw you on there and went, I don't like that guy. Mm-mm.
I think.
Hey,
it was
y'all,
a-
we have a guest on today.
We do.
What?
What?
Dude.
We have a guest tonight.
Weird. I know.
Yeah.
We do
What
this
kind of
guest
guest,
thing.
Mary?
It's just weird.
Do you
Safe.
want me to
Explain.
answer that, or do you want the
Yeah,
guys to
answer it. What
that?
kind of
I
guest?
want you
what-
to answer it, Mary.
We
Do my
have-
job.
Okay, so I might be a little biased, but we have one of the most wonderful, lovely women from Smule, and she happens to be an outlaw woman. So she's my sister. But yeah, we have
Mary's an
Lynn on
outlaw
tonight.
woman now, y'all.
I mean, that's not wrong, but
You know what I say? You know what I say, Ferris? Roll the vidya.
ooh. We roll the video for the
Roll
Let's
that
Get
beautiful
Vocal
bean
guest.
footage. Y'all remember that with the Bush's big beans?
Mm-hmm.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I like beans.
I like ketchup on my beans, George.
I know where I'm going, don't you want to come too? I got my reservations and I got one for you. Trains are leaving just after dark. There's always room for a loving heart. I know where I'm going, don't you want to come too? I know my destination is waiting for me. I got no hesitation, that's where I want to be. By the time the sun comes up, I'll be drinking from a loving cup. I know where I'm going, don't you want to come too? Well, I'm high and dry and lonely. I'm as lonesome as can be. And I stare out of my window. Well, I can play, but I just can't win. And the weather's looking mighty grim. Oh, my heart, it just can't love no one but you. Young love, strong love, true love. It's a new love. They're gonna make it through the hard times. She was sitting cross-legged on the hood of a Ford, filing out her nails with an emery board.
All right.
Yay!
That was nice. That was real nice.
So we're gonna get her on in here because you know, she got
what you
over
do.
7.2 thousand recordings. Dude, 7.2 thousand recordings. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Way
Way.
more than I got.
Over 2,000 people are following her on Smule.
Way
That's a
more
lot of
than I
folks.
got.
I think that's more than you and I combined, buddy. I got nobody
Cheers.
following me on Smule. No
From
more. Nobody. got no
Andrew,
organic
Minnesota. Central Minnesota. Welcome to the Coast to Coast podcast. Mrs. Lynn. I don't want to say her last name. I might say it wrong.
Smoliak.
What Mary said.
That's right.
Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Hello, it's me.
Hello.
How's you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
How's you be doing? How's you be doing?
How you do?
I think you're doing a little bit better than me. What you drinking over there?
I'm drinking some Jefferson Ocean bourbon, so I'm
kind
doing
of
a lot better than you.
You're
Why is it that
inspiring
people
me.
have to be drinking to get on this show here lately?
I don't know because it makes Nick
To
drink.
loosen up.
It makes Nick drink.
Nick's just straight from the bottle now.
So, Lynn,
Yeah,
were
he
you-
don't
were
even
you-
care about no glass no more. He's
Were
just
you
like, nope.
drinking when you did the Outlaw Woman special?
I was pretending that I was drinking a Busch Light. Yeah, no. But no, I was
Were
not
you-
drinking.
Do you want to tell the guys you were pretending to smoke a cigarette too?
I was. Yes, I quit smoking like 20 years ago, and so I had to do
Good for
smoking in my
you.
video. What was that?
I said, good for you.
Yes, thank you. So
I've
I
been
had
struggling with trying to quit that for about 15 years. I keep failing every time.
After tonight, Nick's
was
going to pick
hard.
it up.
It was hard, but yes, no. So I had to smoke, and I was trying to just light it for the video, but I'm like, shit, you have to actually like inhale to get this thing started. So I inhaled, and I was terrified I was going to choke and die right there in the video. But you know what? I handled it like a champ.
That's
We're
wonderful.
good to go.
We're gonna get to a real quick question. We gotta knock it up because we ask everybody.
All
We
right.
might as well just get it
Knock
out
it
of the
out.
way.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Oh,
Have you ever tried Star Maker?
oh my gosh.
Every time. Every single time.
Yes, and it's terrible. Just-
Why? Why is it terrible?
It's terrible. It's so confusing. You have to pay to be in like jams, and it's just horrible. I just think it's a horrible app. It should just be discontinued.
Did you know that Star Maker was before Smule ever came out?
I did not know that. No.
Yeah.
Did you know that Smule is over 11 years old?
No, but that's cool.
Oh, what is it? It was Renna said she was on
Renna.
it 11 years ago. She
Yeah.
got out.
Wow.
That's
11
loyalty
years.
right there. She's been on since like day number 2.
Golly, yeah. This is day number 2.
She's been on
Holy
since day 2.
moly. How long have
One
you
of the
been
first
on?
signups.
How long have you been on Smule?
I think I've been on it for almost 5 years or 5 years, something like that. Yeah.
All right. That's about right. Most people are somewhere in there.
Yes.
When she said 11
I find
years,
like
I was
everybody
going,
we
"Lord."
talk to, for the majority, with the exception of Miss Renna, everybody's always like right around somewhere between 5 and 7 years.
Yeah.
Except for
Notice
me,
that?
I'm at 4.
That's because when all the cool people jumped on.
That'd be me.
Right? Everybody got on there between like 2016 and 2018. I swear.
Yes.
Well, everybody we talked to, anyways. Crazy.
We must have been bored during that time.
Had been.
I'm trying to think what I was doing. I'm like, no, I was busy. I just
I was
Yeah.
getting divorced.
Identity crisis or something.
sorry,
I don't know.
Ferris.
I'm not.
Sorry.
And that's
Good.
true too. I had a lot more time. I mean, being married before, I never had time. I was always doing stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I became single, and I only got the kids every other week, it was the week without them. I'm like, what do I do? Let me go blow some eardrums out here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Let me blow some eardrums out.
I
That's
had
about right, that's
actually,
about right.
I had just started a new job. I had gotten off of 12-hour shifts, and for the very first time in my life, I was Monday through Friday, like 7:30 to 4:30.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my previous job at work before I got into my new.
He's
my new
annihilated that,
position,
and now he's
my
all
current
over the
position.
place hours.
And now my hours are just absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd go back to the 12-hour shifts if I could.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Those were nice. You work 4 days, get 3 days off. You come back, you work 3 days, and then you get 4 days off. So you're working 14 days out of the month,
Oh, that's nice.
and you're
That is
making
nice.
decent comma money.
Now he works a million hours, goes home, and in an hour he go, you got to come back here.
Yeah, yeah. And then when I get paid, I got nothing to show for it. That's awesome.
Aw. I know you used to
So-
be on Smule a lot more than you are now, for sure.
Yes.
Way more.
He's a quitter.
Mhm.
No, no. Hey, I'm in a comp for the first time in 2 years. Thank you.
Really? I'll have to go listen to your stuff. I love when you're in comps. You're really creative.
Aw, thanks. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about
Yeah.
you.
Okay, well, I'll talk about
So,
you.
we've had you on with the Outlaw Women, but you never really told us about yourself. Tell us about yourself. Who's Lynn Smoliak?
Oh, there's not much to tell. You know, I'm from Minnesota. We're born.
We're born.
We're born. We're born. We live. We die.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just a busybody. Like anything I can do, I do. I mean, I'm a dog trainer, and I also
Ooh.
help my dad run his company. It's a towing and repair shop. So
You're a dog trainer?
I am a behaviorist.
How would you like to fly in
Nick
for a
needs
week
some
and
help.
train my bloodhound? Because he's
See?
a nutcase.
Well,
Nick
good luck,
needs some
because
help.
bloodhounds are hard.
They are hard, man.
Just like his daddy.
Their
By the way-
noses, they cannot control their noses. It's game over.
Yep.
So
good
like
luck.
what kind of dog training? Is it like home-based stuff, sit, stay, lay down, listen kind of thing? Or is it like, I'm gonna train these dogs to do like narcotics detection for PD?
No, that would be super fun, but I'm just a behaviorist. So like my goal is to get to the root of what's going on, not modify or redirect behavior. It's actually get to the root of it. So I can help you like,
So are you kind of
overcome
like
it.
what's that guy's name?
Caesar Milan.
No, the
Caesar.
dog whisperer dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Caesar
Caesar.
Milan.
Yeah, Caesar Malone. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's my hero for sure. I've met him and he's super cool, but
Seriously? That's cool.
yes, I have met him. He's a really neat guy. I tend to
Did you
do things a
really?
little different with him, but yeah.
The only thing I would say about Caesar when I watch his show on TV, which I don't really watch no more because I don't even know if he's doing it, but this is years ago.
Yeah.
I'm
but
like,
yeah.
there's nobody on the planet that's actually that nice. There's no way. No way.
He is super nice. He is super
For
nice.
real?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
He's a
seems
very
like
neat
the
man.
nicest man that
He
was
is.
ever flipping created. And it drives me nuts.
I know what you see is what you get for real.
It drives me nuts. I'm like, dude, you're like you're the perfect freaking guy.
I know
ever.
he is.
And there's
Yeah.
situations where it's a situation that would make sense for him to get rattled.
Yes.
But he's like, oh.
I know he's a super cool. His energy is just he can keep his energy super
His
balanced.
level.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So I know it's not really Smule related, but I just one more thing about that. I
Yeah.
remember watching an episode and he was showing how you take a rope, you put it tight up behind the dog's ears and no follow.
Yep.
And no,
A slip lead.
guess what?
Yeah.
Not with Red.
Well,
Your
he's
dog
a
won't do it?
hound.
He didn't give two rats asked where that was at.
Yeah,
When he
he's a
felt
hound.
something,
They're harder. Hounds are
Oh,
harder
he's-
for sure.
By the
I had a
way-
Dane. I trained a Dane easily, man. That Dane would walk right beside me. I had no
Yeah, they're
problem with
people
that dog.
pleasers
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
was
Can I just say something really quickly?
No.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Go.
Tomorrow is my Shih Tzu's 1-year birthday.
Aw.
And it's
Shit.
good.
Can I say
Give him
something
some
real quick about
yogurt.
that?
No, Ferris.
I get why people love dogs. I mean, we've
Ain't
got
nobody
6 of
listening to
them,
me on this
but
damn show no more.
what is with the rash of celebrating birthdays for dogs around?
It's fun. It's like your children. They're fur babies.
It's
our,
kind of
babies
like
with fur.
celebrating a work anniversary.
our oldest had the
Work.
whole blowout party for hers.
Yes.
Like what?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, I
Snow
don't even know. I
cone.
don't even know my dog's actual birthdays. I'm like, you were born in May, you were born in June, I think.
I don't have to. Nancy keeps up with
Matter
that.
of fact, Red's going to turn 2 shortly here.
Are you
Red.
sure?
That is such a hound name.
You gonna give him an
Nick's
eldest
over
theme
there
party?
taking care of old Red.
Ain't nothing but a
Old
hound
Red.
dog. I
Oh,
know.
Red's and he is definitely the damnedest dog. I'm telling you right now, he's the damnedest dog.
The damnest dog.
Damnedest dog. Gonna
Now,
pet that dog.
he's the damnedest dog.
Love him. You know what's funny about him,
I've ever
Lynn?
seen.
He does bad things. Okay, he'll jump up on
Naughty.
my armoire
He's
and
naughty.
pull socks down, anything
Yep.
you get on to get
Hounds
you to
are
chase
naughty.
him, and you could get really irritated with something he does. But as soon as he looks at you, you're like, "Oh, it's okay."
I
Did you
know.
say you
You
let
Hounds
get
are
him?
mad at this
naughty.
dog for
Did
nothing.
you say you let him watch the show? Is that what you said?
Hey, he's at the end of the show when the show's
He
over
loves
and it
it.
shows the
He has
outro.
droopy jowls.
Maybe he's
Yeah,
mad
the
at you. Maybe
drool
he
is
acts that
everywhere.
way.
There's drool everywhere.
That's gross.
Maybe he acts that
Yep.
way because he knows you've cooked a dog in the past.
How long does it take to cook a
Oh
dog?
no.
Wow. Wow.
That was an interesting episode.
That was an interesting episode.
I quit.
It was so funny. It was so funny. He Lynn, I don't know if you've seen it, but he let it slip. He's like, we had dog cremated, had a long story about it, everything. He's like, I mean, my God, how long does it take to cook a dog? And he stopped and like,
I was
did I
like,
just actually
oh my
say
God, I
that?
can't believe I just said that.
Oh my goodness.
What do you
Delete.
want?
So
Delete.
I have a
we kept it.
question going back to Smule.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's get back to what here.
Now,
Here
when
for.
it comes to when it comes to you,
Yes.
right? Are you more for like a Smule group or a line group? Because you know the two apps, Smule and Line, they're kind of pretty much integrated now, right?
Yes.
They might as well just combine and just be like Smline or something.
Yes, mine.
I'm
It
telling
would
you,
make things a lot simpler.
Smline. I don't know why that
That
popped
just
into my
sounds
brain,
nasty.
but whatever.
That's nasty.
I am definitely more line, and the only reason why is because you can't do as much on the Smule
Mhm.
group messages and stuff.
Mhm.
Like they kind of suck. It's just
Their
like you can't
messaging
send.
platform is garbage.
Yes, it is, and it takes forever to get on a message for me. Like it's like do 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 do, and all of a sudden
Yep.
you're like, oh hey, what's up?
Yep. Nick and I actually messed around with Smule group long time ago before we ever even started the podcast. It was a group that Nick had. What you came up with the name, Nick? It was
Solo duets.
Solo Duets. Thank you. And we started a whole Smule group, and we had people in there, and we had the profile and the messaging board and all that. And you know how much interaction we got? The one crazy lady from the planet.
Constantly.
There's always one.
I thought this was solo duets. What are you doing?
Man.
Mhm.
And
telling.
she wanted to correct things in the notes, and
Oh,
Yeah, and then
Remember
we
that?
opened up the line aspect, yeah, and she kept going in online, and she would make changes and edits, and we're like, "What are you do?"
Oh.
Okay, nope, we're done.
I hope you're okay
Like,
with what I
get
just
outta
did, but
here.
it was driving me nuts, so I had to edit it. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
wait, what?
oof, that's
Like,
tough.
wow, lady, you ain't got no boundaries. Have you experienced somebody like that in either Smule or Line? You don't have to name names or anything like that, but some
Yes.
people just seriously, they have zero boundaries. That's
Yep,
like a
and you
big
feel
old
bad
pet peeve of
removing
mine.
them.
What's that?
I said, and you feel bad removing them, but I mean, you just gotta.
Why?
Wait.
do, and you
Lynn,
don't.
Why do you feel bad?
Are you an axe lady for line groups? Do you remove
Yeah,
people?
I was just like, yeah, no, she's the one that just severs the ties. Like, nope,
It's like,
snip,
sorry, not
bye.
sorry. Mm.
yeah. No, I will tell people like, sorry, hey, you gotta go.
Sorry, yeah.
Wow.
That's it. You know, I mean, golly.
And you know what? I'll bet you they're like, oh, that is the sweetest way to tell me that I suck.
I believe more in the sneak attack when the group's quiet, you just go in and go, gone, gone.
Yeah, and then everybody sees them at Nick removed so and so from the group.
I'm
Like,
learning.
dang, dude. Okay, didn't even say nothing. Did you PM them first? No.
Nope.
I'm learning
Nope.
that Lynn might be a good person for me to use to. And I say,
Dude,
use
Ferris, she's a
very
line
lightly.
assassin, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about just like bill collectors and stuff. Just forward all my calls to her. And
Yes, be like, sorry, he doesn't want to do business with you. Thanks, goodbye. Click.
She
Hey.
can't even get the bloodstains off the katana anymore. They're just dried in there.
Oh my god.
That's from like Mortal Kombat, isn't it? Like the katana. It's not from
Finish
Mortal
him.
Kombat. Wow. I'm aging myself.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Mortal Kombat is one of the greatest movies ever created. So
It's
there it
also
is.
a
I
pretty
said
cool
it.
game.
It was super fun. I love
It was a
being,
fantastic game.
Yes. I love being Scorpion. Come here. You know?
Yeah.
Sub-Zero was always my favorite guy.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero. I did not care for Reptile.
I did not.
Just
like that
didn't.
one.
I did
Yeah.
not
My
care for
guy
him.
was always the same dude, and I can't think of his name at the moment. The dude where he got the hat.
Raiden.
Oh,
Raiden.
Raiden.
Love that guy. That's
He'd be like,
Raiden, however you want to
Yeah.
pronounce it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Raiden.
was cool. I liked
all right.
him.
Nice show, everybody.
Johnny
We'll see you
Cage
next
was a
week.
Johnny Cage.
ninny. He was a ninny.
He's from
Who?
the first Mortal Kombat.
He was a
Stupid.
ninny.
Mortal Kombat 2.
He's
The
a jackwagon.
best.
Mortal Kombat 2, when they brought in Jax,
Yeah.
dude with the big old metal arms.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jade. She was my favorite.
I always like the way that they did the voice, Sonya Blade wins.
Yes, only she was from
Like,
one.
I
I
like the
think. Yeah.
deepest voice ever.
Fatality.
Yeah. Finish him.
Fatality. Yeah.
Oh.
And then you see the blood.
Oh, and it was the super just awful graphics where it's just like spurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, you remember what was the forearm guy? Goru, I think was his name.
Oh gosh.
That dude was
Forearm
creepy.
guy.
I can't remember.
Yeah, he
his
had
name.
like
How about
four
the
arms,
forehead
dude.
guy? Ping, ping, headbutt. Anyways,
How did that go, Nick? How did that go? You have to redo.
I think we got
Moving
another
on.
song. We're gonna
Okay.
play another Lynn Smoliak song.
Yes, we are.
Oh, yes.
I love this song.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun, and it's been a ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She saw my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a truck, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. Oh, mother, you tell your children not to do what I have done, but to spend your life
I'm gonna say it.
right now.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Fuck yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
That was a cool version. I gotta find that
Oh.
one.
Yeah, dude, that
It's a
was
fun
kick
version.
ass.
It's a fun
One
song.
second.
I
One
love that
second.
song.
We're gonna go to a commercial, but I gotta say something real quick. I just realized
Hurry.
who the girl reminds me of.
3, 2, 1, go.
The girl that plays what's her name on Modern Family?
I don't watch that show, so I don't know.
I don't either. Sorry.
There's
Well,
several
then
females
it
on
ain't
that
doing me no
show.
damn good then.
All right, enjoy this from our
Go watch
sponsors.
Modern Family,
Us.
and as soon as you see the girl, you go, "Holy crap, that's her!" Yeah.
Yeah, I love Nick. She's awesome.
And with that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back.
Hey!
Yo!
Welcome.
What's going on, y'all?
I'm Nick,
And I'm Brandon.
and we have just kicked off season 4 of our podcast, Coast to Coast.
That's right. And this season, we'd like to invite those of you that are on Smule, the online karaoke app, to join us for a little fun, some good old wholesome banter, and a whole lot of music and conversation.
Throughout the season, as a Smule guest, you will also be entered to win recognition in several podcast and Smule-related categories.
Hell yeah. Some of these categories are going to be most viewed episode, funniest guest, and best vocal cover overall, just to name a few.
That's right. All you got to do is click the link below, fill out the form, hit submit, and someone will reach out to schedule a date that's best for you.
And we can't wait to have you on the show. So come on now, click that link below, fill out the form, hit submit, and let's get vocal. Dude, this is going to be fun.
Welcome back. I hope you liked the commercial.
That was a
It's all over
fantastic
now.
commercial. Hey,
So pay
Lynn, I got a
attention.
question for you. When you
Yeah.
open OCs and people join, are you one of those people that has to listen to every single join?
So, golly, I'm gonna have to be honest. I
I'm
do.
gonna
I
have to
do
get Mary to
listen to the-
comment on this too.
I do listen to the first half every time, no matter what.
Wow.
But if it's a super good song, I'll listen to the whole thing. But I do
Uh-huh.
listen to the first half of the song. I will say that.
Even if they're drunk and a skunk on Tuesday?
Okay, well, I did have a girl that was super trashed, and she even had a beer bottle.
Was it an old lady and she's like chugging the beer while she's
Yes.
playing? I get
Yes.
her all
she
the
joins
time.
me all the time.
I don't ever get that
And
one.
I had to watch the whole thing, so I was laughing my butt off. I was like, "Oh my goodness, this girl
She got
just
a
cracks me up."
really rough voice.
Yes, it's like
She
she
drinks
Yeah,
smokes
like-
100
she's
packs a
like
day.
16 packs of
Did you
cigarettes.
just call somebody a
an
dog?
hour. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Mary,
So
how
I-
about you? How do you feel about listening to OCs when people join you, Mary?
I feel really guilty if I don't. If it's
Mhm.
if it's a join and no headphones, then I listen to a few seconds of it and then I'm like,
Yes.
okay, yeah, I'm done. I can't.
Mhm.
This hurts.
The
Same
only
here.
songs I've joined with Mary, and like months later, she goes, "You joined me on that song."
You are full of it, Nick.
I have a
banana crack. I am.
wow.
What?
Freeze it.
I got something to say about people joining
Freeze it.
OCs. Okay.
Okay.
So before I got my current position at work, I was in the same exact boat as pretty much everybody else. I tried to listen to every single join, and I was quite proud of the fact that I actually legitimately listened to every join from start to finish, whether they used headphones or
Wow.
not, whether they were hammered or not.
Wow.
I did.
Kudos to you.
100%. And then I always, Lynn, during the break, you were saying, "Oh, you're such nice in your comments and all that kinds of
Yes.
stuff." I always try to leave something positive for the person, and I sandwich the shit out of it. I make a hell of a
I
good
love you
sandwich,
for that.
right? I'll be like, maybe their vocals weren't quite there, but they were really trying, and I'll be like, "Hey, I really like your energy that you brought. You might want to think about using some headphones next time. Even the listen only headphones actually sound really good." Something, right? I'll try to be, I'll be as nice as I possibly can. But
Here's the but.
man alive, I'm telling you, there's this big, huge. Have you heard of Singtopia? Are you like a member of Singtopia on
Mhm.
Facebook? Okay, awesome. We'll explain what that is in a minute. Let me finish this thought. I'm sorry. There was a thread that went through Singtopia not that long ago, and it was people talking about people joining OCs, and they're like, if I join your OC and you don't like it and you don't comment and you don't do this and that, you're the biggest a-hole on the planet. I'm over here like, oh my God.
That's
Okay.
real nice.
Now here's the thing, and this gets me. When I had time, yes, I did. I listened to every single one. But you know what? Now that I work 126,000 hours a week, y'all lucky if I can listen to your join 6
Right.
months after you've joined. And I'm not ghosting you. I'm not avoiding you.
Yeah.
I'm not choosing. Well, I am kind of choosing a little bit, I guess. And my next statement,
Prioritizing.
my next statement will make sense of that. But when I go on Smule, I don't go on Smule to listen to people join me. It's not an ego thing,
Mhm.
right? Oh, I wonder
Yeah.
how many joins. Can I get 100 people to join this song? Oh man, look at me! I got X amount of followers. No, I go on Smule for stress release.
Yes.
I got shit that I got to get off my chest. I've got all these bottled up emotions that I can't fucking display at work. Pardon my language. I'm
Amen,
sorry,
brother.
and I got to get it out,
Yes.
right? So I'm sorry if you joined me and you followed me and I don't get to it for a damn year because I'm so dang old busy. And when I do jump on Smule, it's because I got to get some shit out and I got to calm down before I go into the weekends, because I sure as hell ain't going to go into the weekend, wake up Saturday morning and go, I feel like murdering somebody. And then the first face I see is my daughter or my son. Okay. I'm going to get that shit out on Friday night.
Don't you know these days that if you have a life, you're a dick?
Dude, and that's the thing that's killing me about it. It's like y'all have no clue what's going on behind closed doors. You act as if people opening a freaking OC on Smule is like their job. And
Dude,
part of
it's
their
gotta
job
be.
is to listen to it after they've joined you
Have you
and
guys
to like
noticed?
it and
do
to
you
make a
guys-
comment. And if you don't leave a comment after you liked it and you don't send a gift, then you're just an asshole.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Have you guys seen the
sometimes I
ones
hate the
where
Smule.
it seems like they don't have anything else going on because they can like post 32 OCs every day? They're just, it's like they just sing and sing and sing
It makes
and
you feel
sing.
guilty.
Must be
You're
It's
like,
like,
shit,
what?
I opened
Where are you?
one.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Anyway, I feel really good now. Thanks for letting me just throw
What'd
that
you say,
out.
I'm so glad.
I'm
I
that
love what
asshole.
you said.
Ferris is the asshole, he said.
I'm an asshole.
We
I
know
will.
that.
I am going to sit here and tell you exactly how I do. And Nick already knows this. Well, most of it with me.
Oh, this
And
is
I'll make this
crazy.
real quick.
This is too crazy.
If somebody joins my OC and they are one of a few things, and the main thing is like no earbuds and just horrible, I will not listen to it. I will not even comment. That's me. I will not comment on it, because if I do, the judge in me with all these comps is going to come out, and I'm going to tell them what they need to fix it, and I ain't got time for that. So if I don't comment or whatever, and you don't know if I don't listen, it shows a listen, but I didn't listen to the whole thing.
Man, I'm out of breath. I need a nap after
If you're
that.
in the
Good
middle
Lord.
of a Chinese restaurant and things are going on and you're singing a song with me, now there's a caveat to that.
In the middle of a Chinese restaurant?
It's happened, yes.
What you do?
What?
If it's a kid, I will listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I will
if
listen
it's
to
a
it.
kid and I
Yes.
open up
Get those all
Smule
the
and I
time.
see in my notifications feed that a kid joined, I am listening to that
Yeah.
right
Absolutely.
this second.
Yeah.
Nothing else on the planet is going to stop me from listening to that
Yep,
song.
and always
because
comment.
That is special.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then
That is special.
My next tier is people that I know, right? I actually know, whether I don't have to actually have met them in person, but I know them. Like I've never met you two or you in person, but I will listen to that. I will listen to the whole thing. Now,
Oh no, I save y'all for last.
there is a Nick's shaking his head because there is a little disclaimer for that. It may be a month later, but I will listen, because I'm like you. I get on Smule nowadays.
There's two categories of people that tug on my heartstrings, and every time I see they join, I have to literally drop everything and listen. And you already said one of them, kids, and the other one is someone with a disability.
Yes.
Someone with
Yes.
I have to listen to that, and I already know going into it. I have pretty much a predetermined thing of what I'm going to expect, and every time there's always a part of that song where there is a magical moment for that
Yes.
person with that disability, and it's like, oh, that was epic. It could have been 56, years away from being on pitch.
Mhm. Right.
But it was magical
Yes.
every time. Those are the
Yes.
two that tug on my heartstrings.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
Sorry, Ferris. I didn't mean to cut you. Well,
That's okay. That's okay.
I cut you off. I'm
It's just
sorry.
that's basically what all it is. I just, and then I've got everybody else that like, I've got people that join me that's never joined me before that are just crazy good, and I listen because they're
Those
crazy.
people drive me nuts. They piss me off.
Right.
I'm like, how are you gonna come join my OC and then just like cast that
blow it
big
out of
ass
line.
shadow over me? Yeah, dick.
I'm hearing you.
It doesn't actually make me mad. It makes me want to get back on and do another song and do better. It's inspiring.
Oh,
It is
holy,
inspiring.
holy.
How do you feel about comps, Lynn?
I love comps. They're overwhelming for sure.
Some of them,
I love them. They're so
Especially-
overwhelming.
especially the ones that are like, they've got this. There's this new thing out. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called category judging.
Mm-mm.
And there's this guy that came up with it. Shit, what's it? Ferris, that's his name.
I don't like
I
that
love
guy.
shit.
It
Ferris?
is stressful.
That guy's so cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the short of it.
The short of it. No pun intended. No, just
Don't you
kidding.
get short with me, Ferris.
Amen.
At least he just said short, not the long and short of it.
Well, he's taller than me, so that's all I gotta say.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
fair enough.
But yes,
How about a
I love
song?
comps.
I am above average height for a woman.
Yes.
How do we? Oh my god! How do we always get on Ferris's?
I do it, Mary.
Height.
See, I do it.
He brings
I
it
do
to. He brings it on
He does.
himself.
He wants us.
He
He's-
brings it on himself.
He's
I do it
probably
before
like
they
4
came.
inches taller than me. I'm 5'2.5".
Really? Nick thought
Yeah.
I was short for a very long time. I'm actually 6
did.
foot.
I
I'm
thought
6
he was-
foot.
Wow, I thought you were short too.
He's
See?
not
Everybody
6
thinks I'm
foot.
short. I don't get
Wow,
why.
you're
Why?
6 foot?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
No,
I'm
he's not.
Well, I'm
Stunned.
five. I'm 5'11" and
It's-
3/4.
See, now the truth comes out.
I think it has to do with a little bit of that corner of that counter over there, that tabletop, whatever behind you. It makes you kind of look like you're.
Well, I
reaching.
stand up when I'm doing the Smule thing, but my camera angle's always kind of like down like this.
There you go.
I think maybe that's it.
I always try to make mine angle just so I do look taller. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I
don't know-
still
I don't
don't know
know how
how
to
to
make-
work angles in my
I
40s.
apparently don't know how to make myself look my normal height. Maybe
Yeah,
I should
'cause I
put the camera low and angle it up or something.
Get
Wow,
one of
look at
those.
that.
Get one of those tape stickers they put at the gas stations at the door.
Yeah.
Put it behind you. That way people know.
yeah, 'cause I would have guessed you at like 5'9".
The
for
perpetrator
real.
tape.
Really? No, 5'9" is short. No offense, Ferris.
Yeah,
I'm taking.
6 feet. Wow, I'm stunned.
Everybody
You're
always.
tall.
It's just
I
weird.
probably make it to your shoulder.
I don't feel tall though. I feel short because there's most of the guys that I know out here, they're all like 6'3", 6'4", all my like close buddies and whatnot. They're all taller. I'm the short guy in the group.
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
definitely a short person in the group.
And people think I'm tall, like on Smule videos and stuff. They don't know. They think
Well,
I'm
that's
tall.
because you hide behind your pop filter.
That's not how it is. No, I demand.
So would you say that joining competitions, even though they can be stressful, even though they can be a lot, right? Would you say that they help you to grow as a singer?
Yes. I love comps. My favorite part of the comps, there's two favorite parts, is one, just obviously learning how to be creative,
Mhm.
but two, the critiques. I am
love
a
critiques.
huge fan of critiques. Yes. I welcome them. Please tell me I suck and tell
Okay,
me
you
where I need to
suck.
work on.
I love
Yes.
and hate critiques at the same time
Yes. Yes.
because
I've
I
never-
don't know about you. Do you have a pet peeve critique?
So my number one pet peeve of the critiques, which is real, I mean, I deserve the critique, is that I need to just have confidence and just let it out.
Mhm.
Like that's my number one. I get it every critique. Like, Lynn,
Yeah.
just have some confidence. So I'm like, darn it, I thought I did.
Nick,
I sure felt
Nick.
confident. What?
Nick, same question, Nick. What's your pet peeve for critiques?
That's a
I don't know. I
question.
don't ever get them.
What?
That's true.
That's
Poor
right.
guy hasn't lasted
He's
long enough to
poor
get
They
to
didn't
critique
do
round.
critiques in the rock comp.
Only if you ask for it.
Did you ask for
Really?
it?
Nope.
Oh, you should.
Why?
They're great.
No, you don't
You
understand.
have to.
If you knew that comp, you
That's
wouldn't even
probably
know
a
about
good
it.
call for
Oh,
that.
you
comp.
should have just asked for it anyways, and then shared it with us.
Yeah, that'd be great
we
content.
could have made a whole show just talking about your critiques, dude.
Right?
Well,
That'd be fun.
I did share other people's critiques in that first round when I was showing you guys stuff, and Ferris read
Mhm.
one. He's like, "See, you could tell by what they said right there. There's a little favoritism going on."
Right?
Yeah.
I hate those comps. I hate those comps.
Same.
Yes.
My pet
And
peeve
we know
on
which
critiques.
comps those are.
Well,
My,
you can never
my
be in a
big
comp
pet
that I
peeve on
judge on.
critiques is whenever somebody says that I'm lacking breath support. I'm like, some bitch, dude. I can hold a note for like a minute and a half. Go
Yes,
shut up.
I've heard you.
I did get critiques on like the
Pisses
first
me
Berkeley
off.
puzzle, I believe. I think I might I'm gonna say this because it drives Ferris nuts. In Bar Shaker.
Bartender, shake it.
I always say Bar Shaker.
Damn it.
Bartender,
Nick.
Anyways,
I've been in
and
that
there
comp.
is a kind of, I don't know if it's a pet peeve, but it always drove me nuts if somebody said, "I don't feel the emotion."
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I
We were
sure
just
felt
talking. We were
it.
just talking about that on the
Yeah.
on the recording we did a couple days back.
But I do get a lot of. I always get. I can hear it in your voice that you could freaking go nuts on that, and I can tell you're holding back. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
To me. You're holding
I
back.
get
I can
that
hear
too.
that you got that in you, and I hear you, and it's right. And you're
That's
just
a part
not,
of that.
I
That's a
don't.
part of that comp cookie cutter
Yeah.
sandwich technique. They
Yep.
throw that
Yeah.
in to push you every round. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
it's
They're lying to
BS.
me. I don't really have it in there.
I've never gotten a critique where they said that I'm holding back.
I
What
believe
I
that.
always get is the breath support thing, and then they come out and they'll cite, 2 minutes and 15 seconds or whatever. I could tell that note was a little strained. I go back, I listen to the note that they're talking about. I'm like, that's mid-range, bitch. Like, that's nowhere
shocked they-
near straining. What are you
Well,
talking about?
I have to say something to the breath support thing with you, Brandon. It's not so much like you're straining and running out of breath. It's when you're at that point, your lack of breath is causing somewhat of a fluctuation in the note, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes with your songs, it's on purpose because I know you. I know how it is.
That makes sense.
It's a dynamic that you use, and for those that don't know you, that's the bad thing about comps. They don't know if they don't know the vocalists, they're not going to know how to read their vocals.
Yeah, we were,
but
Lynn, it was just Nick, Ferris, and I a couple days ago when we were doing another recording.
Pilot number
right?
2,
and
Yeah,
it ended
second
up
pilot.
we went. What did we go, guys? 3.5 hours, and we were talking about all this stuff, and
to be determined.
we were talking about stylistic choices that we make as quote unquote performers when we're in comps and whatnot, and allowing our voices to do certain things. And Ferris is I do a lot of I just let it go, and just
I know you're so
wherever
fun to
it
listen
goes,
to.
I just let it go,
Yes.
and it always comes back to bite me in the ass.
Well, the thing is, sometimes when it sounds like you're running out of breath, you're kind of getting creative. Sometimes it's on purpose. You're going for
because I'm using because instead of I'll use a lot of like vocal fry and all that kinds of
Like you
crap
get some
in it,
grit.
and then people hear that and they're like, "Oh my god, that sounds so strained." Isn't that? I had a comment one time. I did a kind of a vocal growl kind of a thing using the false chords and whatnot, quote unquote scream. And
I love when you do that, by the way.
oh, thank you.
Yes.
But one of the comments from the judges was that sounded like it hurt.
Oh, what?
It doesn't hurt. You just don't know how to do it.
Yes. Wow.
I could do that all day. I could do that all week.
That
Anyway,
brings up.
I was just curious about pet peeves. I didn't want it to turn. Why is it turning into me?
Real quick though, that does for Lynn.
No,
that does bring up a good question.
Yes.
When you're in a comp,
yes,
and somebody makes a comment like, Trying to think
Yeah.
of a good
Think of
scenario
one
here.
of your comments you've made.
No, it was not really me, but he was talking about how it hurt when he screams, but it's a form of screamo, right?
It's a technique, yeah.
Rap,
Yes.
okay. I have a hard time judging rap because it's poetry, right?
I have a
It's not
hard time
really
listening to rap.
singing. It is singing. I understand it's song, but it's not the same. As long as you're on time and you keep the rhythm, I'm like fantastic.
Right.
But there's deeper aspects to.
Nah, Ferris, there's still pitch and tone and timbre
That's what I'm
and all that
saying.
kind
That's
of
what I'm
shit
saying.
with rap too.
There's other aspects to it that, like, the bars have to be perfect.
Yeah, there's pitch. Like,
you know.
pitch me some freaking earmuffs.
So my question is, when you're singing a genre
Yes.
that
Jesus,
maybe, do you ever feel, I get the question is, do you ever feel like the judge or judges didn't pick up on the intricacies of the genre you're singing, whether it's country or rock or whatever?
Yes.
Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they don't understand this genre. I think that's what
Yes.
Brandon's alluding to. When he does that type of thing in a song, it's like, okay, I'm doing screamo. I'm being creative.
Well, Ferris.
Not full screamo, but you're using
Ferris.
techniques from that genre
In a song where it don't
Yes.
belong. That's the fault
but
I've got.
that's their opinion. That's their opinion, or lack
Yes.
of understanding
Yeah,
why
like,
you're doing it.
there's no room in the Enya song for vocal fry. And
Oh, dude, you can turn any song into a rock song. What are you
That's
talking
right.
about?
Yes.
you have to have the right music behind it.
No,
Speaking of
no.
songs,
I'll take the original track. I'll turn any song into a rock song. I don't care what it is.
I believe it.
Baby Shark.
I believe it.
Baby Shark, dude. I will rock out Baby Shark.
Let's
for you,
hear it.
Nick.
Ain't
Not
you
right
sound
now. No,
Yeah.
not right now. No,
Let's do it.
let's hear this one.
no.
Yes. I love Laura. This girl can sing.
She can sing.
You will, but I done made the devil a deal. He made me pretty, he made me smart. Now I'm gonna break me a million hearts. I'm hell on heels, baby, I'm coming for you. This diamond ring on my hand's the only good thing that came from that man. Got a GTO from one named Joe. Got a big piece of land down in Mexico. And I'm hell on heels, baby, I'm coming for you. I got a pink guitar, a Lincoln Town car from old what's his name. I'm headed up bar. Got a high-rise flag, Hollywood from a married man who's up to no good. I'm hell on heels, baby, I'm coming for you. Midnight, yeah, my heart lost forgot. Now I ran him off, but I took his yard. Poor old Billy, bless his heart. I'm still using his credit cards, and I'm hell on heels. Sugar daddy, I'm coming for you. And I'm hell on heels, say what you will, but I done made the devil a deal. You made me pretty, you made me smart, and I'm gonna break me a million hearts. I'm hell on heels, baby, I'm coming for you.
I love that girl.
See, rock song right there. It's rock song.
That was
Rock
cool.
song.
That was right on the money.
Rock song.
Yeah, I love that girl. She's amazing. She makes me super comfortable when I sing.
Does she
That's
give
good.
you a blankie?
Yeah, she's my security blanket.
Well,
I have a couple security blankets out there on Smule.
I
you
have
got a
one
whole
more
group full of them
question.
things.
I have one more question.
Yes. Shoot.
When you choose a song to sing on Smule,
Yes.
what is it that makes you essentially choose that song? Whether it be for a comp or open an OC, what's the process?
One is how I'm feeling with it.
Mhm.
Two is if it's something that I feel like I can be creative and confident with it. If it's one that I know like is really hard for me, I won't do it just because
Why not?
I get so insecure. Like I am my worst critic. So I'm just like, whoop, turtle shell and just won't do
Man,
it.
no. If you ever
Turtle
really want to
shell.
do if you ever really want to do a song and you're feeling like that, do it anyway. Save it as private and then send it to me, and I'll write you about it.
You're on. There's lots of them I want to do, and I'm like, yeah, nope.
Do
It's
it.
not in my range. Nope.
Do it. You know how
I
many
turtle
songs?
shell.
If you knew how many songs, Nick, if you knew how many songs I open up as a solo and I save private songs that I've got just zero business trying, but I go for it anyways just to see if I can stretch either that high or that low to increase my range in whatever way, or maybe I'm trying a new technique. You gotta try it.
If I was to do that technique and put private songs that I shouldn't be doing, every damn song I have would be private.
No, that's not.
Get out of here.
I know, right?
Get out of here.
I have 1,500 recordings. They're all private.
No, he's
No.
lying.
Oh, okay. I'm super naive, so I will believe anything anyone says. I'm just saying, everyone makes fun of me here in Minnesota about that. If you say it, I'm like, really? Okay, I believe it. It's your truth.
Oh my goodness gracious.
See, now you just pull out some Minnesota language. Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Don't
had
you
some-
know?
You had some fun
Oh,
with
don't
that
you know?
Outlaw Women's Dueling Duets Vocal Video Challenge, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he did it. Do it again.
You always want me to do it again. Do it again. I'm like,
Dude,
a
you do
toy.
it so fast.
He does such a good job.
I know. Do it again.
Well, he had to practice so many times.
I don't even think I could do it. How does it go again?
Outlaw Women's Dueling Duets Vocal Video Challenge.
How
Yeah,
do you
no.
do it to where I can actually understand what you?
Right?
All I was doing, I'm tongue-tied. Tongue-tied.
Wide.
You
He
hear
better
that?
not. He
Tongue-tied.
better. He better never get
Good
pinged for a diction
Lord.
problem.
Oh man.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I need to move closer to you all. I would hang out with you. It'd be
What
like
are you
one little
talking
party.
about? You're closer to all them than I am.
Who cooked
Nah.
you?
You're
Well, you're in
closest to Nick.
California. You're probably closer than I am.
Yeah, I'm way out here in California.
You
He's
poor
hanging
soul.
off the edge over there.
California.
Lynn's
really
probably at least
sucks.
17 hours
Screaming.
from me.
How many hours?
Probably 17.
Oofda. That's a long
California
ways.
sucks.
See,
How far?
oofta.
Where are you, Mary? What state? Again, I'm
in
sorry.
I'm in northern Alabama.
Oh,
Mm.
you know, Amy's from Alabama as well. I want to go
Is
to
she?
Alabama. Yes. I love me some
cool.
Ames.
Mm.
What part of Alabama?
I'm in Huntsville.
The hood.
Huntsville.
The
Best
hood.
town to visit.
She from out
apparently.
there in that Huntsville, Alabama.
Whereabouts is that?
North.
Ooh, that was good.
That was real good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Whereabouts is that?
That sound like East
That
Texas.
was good.
I
That-
try. You know, I
that
try
was
to put on
me.
my little southern accent.
That's some Longview stuff right
She
there.
got it. She got it.
Yeah. Because all my girls and outlaw women are from the South. So us little Minnesotan northern girls, you know, we got to learn how to speak our southern.
Minnesotan.
Minnesotan, you know.
I
Don't
love that
you
she
know?
said oofta and I knew what she meant.
Yeah, oofda. Did I say that?
Oofda.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Minnesota came out.
Yeah. I love it though.
Golly.
Holy moly. It just went quiet there for a second.
Oh.
I know,
Well-
just for a brief
I
moment.
looked at the chat for a minute because somebody's talking. And
Regroup.
Well, should we
I didn't check
do
the chat. Let me see
one?
the chat.
Should we do one more word from ourselves, Nick?
I mean, we have 2 minutes before it wants to shut me down. So
Perfect. Y'all watch this.
there's beans, bullets, and band-aids.
Beans, bullets, and band-aids. That's it.
Everybody
Rock your
yeah,
body.
has got their legs. Yeah.
We're idiots. Welcome back. Hope you like the commercial and hope you like Brandon's little song there.
No, that ain't going in there.
Yes, it is.
No,
No
Yes.
edits.
Yes.
I need some reverb. Hang on.
Reverb.
Let me get some. Let me get the. There we go.
There you go.
Everybody likes legs.
Everybody. It's a lot.
All right.
It's a lot.
Thanks for coming back.
It's
We'll
a
talk to you all another day.
Wow.
Golly.
Well, I think we got another song, dude.
Uh-oh.
I'm down for one more song.
Brace
Let's go.
yourselves.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I love her. She's so sweet.
She's 15 and he's barely driving a car. She's got his ring and he's got the keys to her heart. It's just a matter of time. They'll spread their wings and fly like two sparrows in a hurricane, trying to find their way with a head full of dreams and faith that can move anything. They've heard it's all appeal, but all they know is how they feel. The world says they'll never make it, love says they will.
See, that right there is a rock song. I'm telling
I
you.
love Tanya Tucker. She's my all-time.
Oh, yeah?
Tanya. Good old
Yeah.
Tanya.
Good old Tanya Tucker.
I'm going to see her in concert for the very first time on May 18th.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll have tears and everything. I'll be like a hot mess. I'll be
Yeah.
crying. Yeah.
Do
She's
you know
my
where your
idol.
Do you know where your seats are going to be?
So it's at a casino. So
Under
it's kinda
her
like
fan.
wherever.
Oh, so you get there early enough, you could be like, boom, front row center.
Yeah, and I will be a hot mess if I'm front row center with Tanya Tucker. She is my all-time hero. I
So
mean,
how many times
even
have you
more
sung
than
her
New Kids on
songs
the
on
Block.
Smule?
Maybe if you break down, she'll give you a hug.
She might make you go up on stage and sing.
Oh, I would. Yeah,
That would be
that would
so
not work.
cool. Oh, that'd be epic.
That would not work for me. I would have like a meltdown. I'd be terrified.
What?
She wouldn't ask me anyways. But yes, I love her. Almost, I mean, I love her more than even New Kids on the Block. I'm just saying. Oh.
Oh, good Lord.
The right stuff.
The episode is over.
And with that, hey, Lynn, you want to play a game?
Sure.
And no, new kids are not involved in this game.
Oh, darn
Well,
it.
we don't
I love me
know.
some Jordan.
We
I
don't know,
do
Nick.
because I wouldn't. I'll edit it and delete that shit.
So Lynn, every once in a while we throw a couple games and segments and stuff in there. This
Yes.
one's actually called
All right.
News or Fake News. This
Yeah.
one's special.
Ooh.
It is
Okay.
Country Music Edition.
Okay, I love me some country.
Nikes.
So there's going to be a little slight change in how things are done, fellas. Because
No,
we
I don't
have-
like it.
It
Because we
sounds
have
like
a
there won't
guest.
be none of those Florida ones then.
You never know. Because we have a guest. I'm going to let her answer first every time.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
The
okay
way
with
it
that.
works, I'm going to read a headline, and you have to determine whether it is
Whoa,
fake.
whoa. Last time we played a game with a guest on the show, it was Jimmy Wayne, and we got smoked.
Yeah, but he's a walking like
Okay.
music dictionary. So
You will win with
I
me. I'm
mean-
terrible. I'm just saying.
I don't like losing, but if I gotta lose
Sure.
to anybody, it's okay if it's you, Lynn.
So I'm gonna
Okay,
read it.
thanks.
I'm gonna read a headline, and you say it's either fake news or real, right? News, real, fake, true,
Okay.
whatever, however you want to say it. Okay.
Put my thinking cap on.
All right.
Country
and
music edition.
Mary typically tries to
I'm
keep
here.
score, but Brandon's such
Yeah.
a smart ass. He always keeps it in his head. So we'll see if he can do 3 people.
Yeah,
this time.
oh, you want me to try? Okay, I got you.
Well, I mean, it's whatever.
You do anyway.
That's
I
right.
will. Yeah, I will.
All right, first one.
Mhm.
Morgan Wallen to release
love him.
country remix of pop and R&B hit last night.
Ew.
I like that song. Yes.
So do you
True?
think
Fake
news
it's
or fake
news
news?
or if it's fake news?
I think it's news.
Hmm.
All right.
Nick.
Our lovely
think
guest says it's news. What do y'all think, fellas?
It's pa, 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 pa. Fake.
It's fake, probably. Yeah.
That boy's on the spectrum.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
That's not right.
Is it terrible that we're laughing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spectrum of my own.
And edit. Okay.
And edit.
What do you think, Brandon?
give a man a moment to catch his breath, okay?
Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me. So I'm gonna go news.
It's actually fake.
Damn it.
Nick is ahead by 1 point. Check that out.
And there's
Shut
my
up.
point for the game. Thank you. Thank you.
Fun.
Damn it.
One for you.
I don't like this game, Ferris.
All right. I'm sorry, Lee. He didn't get the memo. He's supposed to let you win. Anyway, number 2.
Let me win.
There you go.
Next, I'm sorry. New Texas law to require fiddle in all bands.
What? No, that's gotta be fake news.
To require it?
What's
Fake.
that?
That was my fiddle.
It's like you're fighting a mouse. It's like you're at MMA with a mouse.
Fiddle.
Oh, we got fake
Who's
from
that fiddle?
Lynn. Nick, what'd you say?
Well, that's obviously fake. They can't make
It's
it
fake.
mandatory to have
Yeah.
a fiddle.
It's fake.
That's what I'm saying. Fake
Fake.
news.
You are alive in this era. Anything's possible.
It's
But no,
fake.
it's
That's
fake.
That
true.
is true.
That is absolutely true.
It's fake. So they have
Yes.
that one.
Woo! Score one
All right.
from me.
Nick's
But
still
then
ahead.
again, it could have been real because they're trying to become their own country, and maybe they'll. do
That's
something.
true. And me and Nick have a plan. When they do that, we're moving to Texas. All right.
Yes.
Yep.
Local
Yes.
man's profane on air rant leaves country station with 20,000 FCC fine.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say that is real news. Just it's like a 50-50 chance.
I agree.
That looks like a OSHA fine.
I-
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
I agree. I think that's real news.
Yep.
me too.
Dash news.
And it's going to happen to us soon.
Probably. We
Mary,
ain't got
Uh-oh.
the money.
don't put that pen on paper because nobody got a point. It's fake.
Yeah, I already know.
I
it
knew it
is?
was going to be
What?
fake. Damn it.
Oh, darn it.
Probably.
way.
See, this is what happens.
No
Ferris fudges with numbers and
way.
stuff.
For fuck's sake.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Next
Well,
one.
that's fine. Nick's got 2, and Lynn and I both got 1.
You just can't trust the garden gnome.
garden gnome.
Hold up a minute. Wait. Okay. Don't rake me over the coals like that.
Uh-oh.
No one on Facebook ever heard of Luke Bryan.
I love Luke Bryan. That is fake news.
No one?
Just because you're on Facebook and you've heard of him, that makes it fake.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
That's
Well,
fake
we're
news.
using logic here, I guess.
Well, it is fake. I know him,
He
and I'm on
can't
Facebook.
sing,
You're right.
but I
Wow.
have heard of him.
I like
I
some
didn't
Luke
say that
Bryan
out loud.
stuff.
Read that one more time for me, Ferris.
No one on Facebook ever heard of Luke Bryan.
That's
Is
fake
there a
news.
user on Facebook named No One?
Oh,
Gotta
Brandon
be
looking
that.
for the loophole.
Yeah. Loophole sensation over here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say fake as well with these other 2
Yes.
knuckleheads.
It is fake.
Yeah. Score ain't
That was a
changed.
good try though, Mr. No One.
Moving on.
That's what I was in
Moving
high
on.
school. All right. Tennessee whiskey ends Waffle House brawl in sing along.
What in the
I could see that
I was
happening.
with this
He's
guy?
like,
I could see that happening.
I will say
Oh.
that is some real news. just
And usually,
because.
y'all, Nick can vouch.
I
for this.
hope
Usually, Brandon picks apart like the locations, and he's like, "Look, that's very specific." Like, you know what I'm saying? He's
Oh.
like, "That's very specific."
Yeah, read that one more time though. Read
I
the
gotta
headline
tell
one more
you,
time because now we
coming
got
out
too
of
much going on. I forgot where it was.
Tennessee whiskey, quote unquote, right? The song Tennessee whiskey ends Waffle House brawl in sing along.
Yes, true. I'm gonna say true.
Waffle
That's
House
That's real news.
always has some kind of weird, crazy
The
shit going
Waffle
on.
House. Yep.
Waffle House Waffle House is kind of like the restaurant, the Florida of restaurants.
It's always either Waffle House or Crystals.
It used to be IHOP.
Well,
I
you
stick
know
to
where
Denny's
the
Waffle
No, not
House.
IHOP. Denny's.
you know where
Remember
the
Denny's?
one-legged lady works, right?
What do you think, Brandon? You're thinking hard over there. I don't
I
know if Nick
want
is.
to. I want to know where this Waffle House is located. That's what I'm thinking right now.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. I can't.
Mm,
Brandon wanted
Okay.
you to tell him whether it was Florida or not, Ferris.
Well, it doesn't say that in the
I love me some Florida.
headline,
Ends
so I
a
don't know.
brawl. Fuck it, fake.
Just
I
to
want
get
it to. I want it to be real so
We got
bad.
Lynn saying news. Brandon
Real.
saying fake.
news.
It's real
Nick's
news.
saying news. It is fake.
They were
Nick, you kind of rock on this game.
Nick's got 2. I got 2. Lynn, I'm sorry, you got 1.
He likes
I got
to come back. All right.
Actually, no, that's not correct.
yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Speaking on
Uh-oh.
speaking,
You go,
Yes, they
Mary.
did.
Stand up for me. Give me my
speaking
point.
on waffles, real quick.
Yes.
Anybody ever have the chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's amazing,
Dude, so like I never really tried that. And the other day I came home from work hungry, and the only thing I had left was like there's a bag of chicken tenders, and there's only 3 in there, and some fries, and I had waffles. I thought, you know what? Screw this. I took the chicken tenders, I sprayed them with butter, and I put garlic on them, and I baked them.
Yep.
And then when they were done, I took and I toasted some waffles. I buttered
Yep.
them and laid them down. I laid the chicken
Yep.
on them, and then I took fresh honey and just drizzled the shit out of honey on
No,
them.
wrong.
Oh my god, it was
You
Wrong.
messed it
phenomenal.
up.
Wrong my ass. That's the only way I'll ever
Wrong.
do it. 100% correct.
Wrong.
My
Right
ass.
on the money.
Wrong.
Do you have a Waffle House in New York?
No.
Okay, we
Not
don't
to my
have one in
knowledge.
Minnesota either. Okay.
Oh,
I
I got
make my
like
own.
86,000 Waffle Houses out here.
I'm
We're
sure.
slow as shit.
We've got
I
one
tried
right
them for
next
the
to
first
every
time
dollar
last
store.
year. I tried them for the first time last year, and I ordered everything on the menu because I wanted to try it all.
Nick,
All right,
Nick,
good
you
girl.
did 2 things. You did 2 things
Fine
wrong
line.
there.
I
Nick.
did nothing wrong. It was amazing.
No, you did 2 things wrong.
Nope.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Next
Well-
time, because there will be a next time.
Nope.
You said you had fries. You take those fries. Okay, you get that waffle out. You put that waffle down. You take those fries. You put those fries right on top
Nope.
of that. Son of a bitch.
Nope.
Stop,
Not
just
doing
listen.
it.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, this is the real shit. You gotta listen.
I'll listen, but I ain't doing it.
He's speaking some truth.
And then you grab yourself some maple syrup.
Nope.
You put your chicken on there, right? Waffle fry, chicken. Drizzle that maple syrup on there, and then here's the kicker: your beverage, country gravy. That's what you're drinking.
I'm like mind blowing.
Good luck with that. No, I do love. I only like fresh,
We'll
like
come
actual
visit you in the ER.
maple
Ferris,
syrup. I don't
Ferris,
like,
that was from that TikTok video you sent me. I watched yesterday.
I
I
thought
don't.
that.
I don't like regular. Like I could do pancake syrup, but I want actual Vermont maple syrup.
Oh, you want the legit,
A
like
legit
it's
maple
in the
syrup.
glass bottle. It's got the freaking maple
Yes,
leaf
sir.
imprinted on it.
Frickin'
Oh
love
The
yeah,
maple leaf.
Love that. It's the
You
only
can't
thing I
beat
put on my
it.
pancakes and
you
waffles.
can't
and shit.
beat it.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't beat it. In our house, we stick with Aunt Jemima because it's cheap. But what you're talking about, that's like the most delicious maple syrup on the face of the planet. I'm telling you,
Aunt
it's the
Jemima.
nectar of the gods. It's like straight from that maple tree's bosom.
Yes, that's what we
It's
drink at
amazing.
home.
But with the chicken on the waffles, with that honey, hopefully
You ruined it with the honey.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
that's what you
I'm,
put.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Until you,
Independent-
until you do it, don't say I ruined it.
Okay, was that the
But
end
do
of
you
the
do
game?
syrup
Nope.
and
No.
5 more.
honey?
Ferris,
Mary, Nick has 2. I got 2. Lynn's got 1.
Ferris, don't
No.
start with me because you always talk
No.
about don't knock it till I try it, and you knock everything I tell you before you try it.
Just no, I can't do honey
When-
on it. I love honey.
It's my party.
You
and I
don't know you
like I
can't. You ain't done
want
it.
to.
It's my turn.
Go
Um,
ahead,
no.
Mary.
When you
Mary,
guys
get the
get
floor.
something right, you get a point. So it's 3-3-2. Thank you.
I think I only got 1.
No, you got 2.
Oh,
Okay,
look at
3,
me
3,
go.
2.
Look at me
Look
go.
I mean, we might
Look
as
at me go.
well just say it's like 1-1-0
It's a two-way tie
if you
of
really
a one,
want
of 1
to.
point. Yeah, two-way tie at one point.
Yeah.
Let's just
They
say it's
try to
1-1
see me
done.
out.
All right. Independent country artist turns a profit on tour by selling drugs.
What? Oh
Independent.
my gosh, I clearly don't watch enough news.
Independent country artist turns a profit on tour by selling drugs.
Hold on.
My guess, 50-50, is going to be true. News.
News.
Real
she said.
news.
Wow.
God, I will tell you this, and this is factual. Country music has taken a drop in popularity over the
Yes.
last 6 months.
Yes. They kind of.
Country music has dropped in popularity over the
Yes.
last, I don't know, when did
Based
Taylor
on
Swift come out?
billboards, the billboards.
Yes.
thing or
So are
whatever.
you saying that country music is taking the same role as Biden? Dropping in
Wow, way to
And
get
we
us.
just
Wait,
got
wait, did he-
pulled off
did he-
We're gonna
YouTube.
edit
Wait,
that
did he
shit
did he
out.
fall again? I didn't hear
Yeah.
that.
He's under 40, he's like 38 or less.
Well, you
percent.
said roll. I mean, don't
Last
know if
I checked,
fell
he
or
had a
rolled.
34% approval rating.
Which I think is a lie.
Yeah, that's a
That's
little
among-
high.
And that's among
Lies.
Democrats.
I think that's a lot high.
Lies.
So, Nick,
Anyways.
news or fake news?
News or fake news?
It's
Nick?
news. It's real news.
Okay, so we got news. Brandon, what do you think?
He wants to go
There's-
fake so bad. So
I do, but I know the answer is that it is actual news.
Is it really? Who
Why?
was
Because
it?
it's disappointing, or if it was, or
Did you
We'll
see
find,
the article?
we'll find out when you tell us that it's news.
is that your choice? News?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Mm.
No, it's fake.
Oh, good. Good. All my brain could think about was this one specific country artist that I know is doing some shit. Okay. I tell you what right now, brother.
You're getting some mashed potatoes
And
and fried.
my brain went, oh, old boy finally got caught.
Damn it, he's still
Okay.
messing around.
Wow.
Don't mess around. Don't mess around.
Wow. All right. Country
Eh?
songwriter assures fans his original, quote, a song in there, unquote, is not about colonoscopies.
What? You got to read that shit again.
Yeah,
Country
right.
songwriter,
I'm sober and I'm too drunk for that statement.
Yeah.
country songwriter assures fans his original, a song in there, is not about colonoscopies.
Wow.
A song
Golly.
in there. That's the name of the
That's
song.
the name of the song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's about
I can't even
iglooing.
think-
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm gonna say fake news because I don't even know what song that is.
Me
Isn't that
neither.
terrible?
We're not allowed to Google it either. That pisses
I know
me
I
off.
can't because my phone is right here. Like I'm zooming on my phone, so I can't even Google. I can't even cheat.
Zooming.
Yeah.
She's zooming.
I'm zooming.
Zoom, zoom, zoom,
A
zoom, zoom.
song in there.
It's
Hmm.
real news. I'm going real. Real. It's
I
real.
feel like I should follow Nick because he has higher points.
No, don't do that.
That's all.
I get
That's
lucky.
your reasoning. By the way, Nick never hardly wins, so
Hardly ever.
Oh,
go
well,
with
then I don't
that.
want to follow him. I want to follow the winner, which isn't me.
You said it was the songwriter, right? Not the performing artist?
correct.
Yes, the
Songwriter.
writer.
Fake.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You were gonna follow Nick. He says news. Which one is it?
I'm gonna say fake. That was my original
All right,
one.
fake news. All right, it is fake.
I hate you,
Yes!
Ferris.
Why
Putting
do
you
you
back
know
in my
why?
garden.
You know why? Nobody ever interviews the songwriters.
That's true.
They
That's-
always
that's
go
true.
after the
I've seen
artist.
songwriters get interviewed. Where the hell you been?
Yeah, nobody cares.
We interviewed Ferris on here.
Yeah,
We're
I'm not
different.
I'm not. an
Okay, buddy.
established- Neither.
By the
none
way,
of us are
by the way,
established.
according to Mary's weird ass math, that's now Nick 3, Lynn still with 2, and yours truly. That's right, 4, baby.
Why is Lynn
Oh,
still
he's
with two?
pulling
She
away with
had-
No.
3 left.
Lynn
three
said
left.
fake
It's
with you.
4-3-3. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
look at
whatever.
me. Look at me go.
You know what, Mary? The only thing that matters is I took the
Stamp,
lead by
stamp.
1 point. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
See how they
Right.
treat me, Lynn?
Luke
do,
Combs,
But
y'all
I
like
love
this
you.
one.
So
Luke
that's all that
Combs.
matters.
I love
Everybody
Lynn
loves
loves
Luke
everybody.
Combs,
Every
right?
time you mention a name,
I
she
love
goes,
Luke Combs.
"Oh, I love
Luke
her." Oh, I
I
love
do.
him.
I love Luke
everybody.
Combs.
I
Luke
love
Combs is
everybody.
the man.
You know, I'm
Luke
from
He can
Combs.
Minnesota.
he can have
Minnesota
my
nice, you
babies.
know.
Luke
You
Combs
can have
changes.
babies. He's
Luke
having
Combs
his
can have
own
my
story
babies.
for
They're
him.
gonna have a conversation. We're just gonna wait.
Do we have another one?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, he's starting it out with Luke Combs.
Oh, go next.
Fake news and news. Yeah. Luke Combs changes fans' tire on stage.
I believe that shit.
Changes his tire on stage.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that is real news. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna go last.
Uh-oh. Are you
Luke
Googling it? Are you
Combs.
cheating?
All right, you're on the clock.
Changes a tire on stage. That doesn't even make any sense.
Like a tire, like a rubber tire? Or like a
I'll spell it. I'll
T-T-I-R-E,
spell it
like
for
a
you.
tire like clothing. Like
Luke.
clothing.
It says LUKE COMBS CHANGES FAN''S TIREONSTAGE.
Okay.
Changes fans' tire.
I'm gonna go last.
I hear the Jeopardy theme song.
Dude,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I was
go-
just gonna do.
It's funny you say that because I was going to say we should do a game where we have to answer with a question. I like it.
You took too long. Next.
I'm going to say it's real. He grabbed a dude's bike and was changing the tube
Yes.
tire when he was.
What I'm saying.
Brandon has figured out a strategy.
Brandon, you're up.
Here we
Brandon
go.
has figured out a strategy.
Loopholes
I know
are
that.
us over here.
Yeah.
It's
real.
It's real.
So we're all saying it's news.
It's real.
Final answer.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because Luke Combs is a hell of a sumbitch. You know
Right?
he did a gender reveal for husband and wife on stage, on tour, and they found out what the gender of their baby was going to be.
Really?
Right there. Yeah, he
That's so
sure did.
sweet.
That sumbitch.
That doesn't mean
He's
that
an
he did a
amazing
bike
human
tire.
being.
Yeah, he's awesome.
No, I think it was like a wheelchair tire or something.
Next.
Like one of them rascal scooters.
Okay, you're making him a saint,
Ow.
and it's fake.
Oh,
Well,
what?
too bad. It should
Are
be
you
real. He's an
sure?
amazing.
I mean, I'm not
should
saying he
be
wouldn't
real.
do that.
Luke
He seems
Combs,
to be pretty
you
cool.
can have my babies.
We just lost a viewer.
That's fine.
You can have my baby.
Brandon's mama. All right, California. It's over your neck of the woods, Brandon. I hope you know your local news.
California.
California to ban country songs about gas-powered trucks by 2024.
I believe that shit. California is wonky. That's
Thanks.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry you live there.
Good old
Me too.
California.
I'm just being real.
It
Brandon will
surprise
tell
me.
you. He'll tell
It
you
don't
just
surprise me. Now, because of the fact that I live out here, I feel like I have to go last. I don't want to influence anybody.
That's true. But I say it's real. That
So you
sounds like a
say
California thing.
it's by 2024. I think that's a
Yep.
little quick. Brandon, why would you pick something? You know, Brandon's got an edge on everybody on that. Obviously, he's going to know that.
Then he's probably got a question where you got an edge too here, buddy.
I doubt it, unless it's
We
a
already
straight-edged
passed it.
razor.
We already passed it.
I'm going to go with real.
Me too.
I think I do know they're doing something, but I don't know if it's 2024. It just sounds quick.
They're
but-
wonky. They have their own little world.
Yeah. Where's that earthquake that breaks them off?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm dead. Cool. Fake.
You're not
No!
dead. You're an island now. You're
Just live in your own little, country.
Mhm. Ferris, you catch my answer?
I did not.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna say it again. You'll just have to go back and check.
Well, you just won't get a point if you get it right.
What'd you
Mary, did you catch my answer?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I
did
did.
you
Find out.
chat it?
We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, if you got it right. It is.
I can throw it in the chat. Hang on.
Okay,
Wait.
let me see. Yeah, throw it in the chat. Let's
There you
see
go.
it. Oh,
Yeah, well, it's fake. Some
Give
way.
that
That
man
sucks.
a point. Give that man a point.
lost a
Only
point.
I mean, he
one.
lives there.
It's
Obviously,
fake.
he knows that.
Fake. Fake as shit.
Golly.
We got this big old bad reputation, and for the most part, it's damn true. But I know that shit's fake.
I
Darn
don't think I
last
heard
one.
it right. I just heard something's changing by 2024.
Nah, see, here's the thing. If that shit was real, every single country station out here would be all up in arms, and it'd be the only thing that anybody would ever talk about.
What
Yeah, I
did it-
would.
what
I
was it?
listen to the
I
country
would've heard
radio
about that.
stations. I would know.
What is it? What
That's
was it?
true.
I missed it. I only heard was by 2024. I didn't hear the first part. I just
Banning
probably has something to do
songs
with
about
electric.
electric trucks.
oh, that's real. I still think it's real.
Band plays pop country pre-show music so they'll sound good in comparison.
Oh,
That's
golly.
funny. That's funny, dude.
wow,
I'm gonna say fake news.
that's real.
Oh, it's
You
real.
think so?
It's
You think
real.
so? What
Absolutely.
band is it?
Doesn't
I'm
say-
it don't
terrible.
matter.
doesn't
It's
say
real.
in the. It doesn't say in the.
And you know what? It doesn't even matter what kind of music that band actually plays. They could be yodelers for all I care. It sounds better than pop country.
Absolutely.
I said what I said, people. Okay.
You say what you say. Mm-hmm.
All answers are in. Everybody says it's news. No. Everybody say news.
No, Lynn said fake.
Lynn
Lynn
I
said
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 fake.
fake.
Well, it is fake. Lynn gets a point.
Hey,
Moly, holy moly, moly, moly.
Mary, what's the scar?
Brandon 5, Lynn 4, Nick 3.
Look at me
Do,
go.
do,
Just
do.
weird.
I'm just climbing that ladder.
All right, give me that 4-point bonus.
And then afterwards, a 5-point deduction. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. I like that.
Well, I'm kind of on a deduction roll lately. So.
Nick, your question was the Waffle House question, man. I thought for sure, like,
Why would that be my question?
just because food. You love
Because it's
Just because
food.
it's food and he loves it.
and the
He's a
Tennessee whiskey
foodie.
part, the whiskey
Mm.
part, bourbon kind of thing.
Tennessee
I don't know.
whiskey. I love bourbon.
Oh, that's smooth.
Ooh, like Tennessee.
Tennessee whiskey.
Is that the end of
Is
the
there
game?
any more?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, bye.
Oh, are we saying goodbye to
Well,
everyone?
It was
I'm
good
kidding.
fun. Lynn, you
It
were
was
a
fun.
blast. We had a very good time with you today.
Oh.
She's such a sweetheart. Thanks for coming on here.
Thank you. Thank
Yay.
you guys. It was super fun.
That was
Love you,
awesome.
Lynn.
Hanging out. Love you.
Hey, stick around for a couple minutes.
Okay, I will stick around.
Y'all, we had fun. Like, subscribe, comment. Put a comment in there telling us how Brandon is not as good looking as I am.
But yet I'm always right and he's always wrong. So
Well, yeah. The guys that are good looking are stupid.
thanks.
Oh, it's me and Mary.
Slide on over, baby, hold me closer. Moving to a road, just swaying like a slow freight train. Rocking with the rhythm of the rain. One thing I know, no matter where I go, I keep my heart.
Who the heck is that some bitch?
I don't know, Nick, but he sure is ugly.
Oh, tell me.
That was a fun song.
Our bird dogger.
Love me some Casey.
If you come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, Crown Ferry keep on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. River, do, 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 do.
Oh, good Lord.
I just threw up. Look at Lynn with a ball cap on.
Get it. All right, next, you don't need to hear me.
No, we like to hear you.
Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when
He shaves off his beard. Oh, it's Nancy.
Oh, I love her.
I'm awake and I'm dreaming. Oh, honey, about the way it used to be. The little time's gone by. Do you think that I'm content with the cooking and the paying of the rent? No, I want to know if your love's all spent. I'll shake the sugar tree till I feel your love falling all around me. You gotta tend to what you planted, and if you take my love for granted, baby, I'll shake the sugar tree.
nights are lonely.
Oh, ho, ho.
I just keep thinking about the love that we had. Now I'm missing you.
See, there he is hiding behind his pop filter.
Nobody knows it but me.
You ever think you get to sing with Mr. Wilson?
Nobody,
Nights are lonely, days are so
no one knows.
just keep thinking about the love that we
Nobody knows. Nobody knows it but me.
Nicely done. That was wonderful.
I'm pretty sure he's got that mic stand as low as it can possibly go.
It's fantastic.
Be nice. Play nice. I love Nancy. I'm so glad you showed a song with her.
All of our coast to coast peeps.
Like,
Yep.
subscribe, share. Get off the screen.
You know, I didn't really, I forgot we were doing another song. I started the like, subscribe thing, and then that was got me all jacked up here.
Maybe
Poor
we
Nick.
should just end on the that was nice after the song.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a good idea.
nice.
We already said goodbye to the people.
Yeah, we're gonna call that.
We
out
no
anyway.
longer need to
So
inform the
long.
people.
And
Get
follow
off
him
my
again.
camera, bug.
I
Get off my
feel to
camera,
say
bug.
goodbye.
Hey, leave my fence alone.
Leave my
I
pencil.
and a hill was an only go
I thought you were gonna make a joke about how much shorter I was in that video, Nick. Where's the
Well, you
proportion? at?
definitely looked a little bit smaller than normal.
I
Well,
know.
like I said, he had the microphone stand as low as it could possibly go.
Good Lord.
That was fun. It doesn't even feel like it just feels like everyone's just hanging out.
It's
Well-
a line call. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's a good
That's it.
time.
Yeah.
It's a line call.
with better
That
signal.
was super fun.
Again,
Yeah, with a much better signal.
like,
Yes.
subscribe, comment, share the shit out of.
I thought we
shit.
agreed to already end it
Yeah, we're
already.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing it again anyways.
Nick's still on it.
And
I'm
you know
allowed
what?
to-
Whose turn?
Practice makes
Who's
perfect.
editing this? Because if it's Nick, you know all that shit that just went down is gonna be in there, and the show's still going on. Nick don't edit nothing
That
out.
would make the ending here would make a good little.
I actually have got good at editing stuff out, but sometimes I don't. Just because.
Fair
It's always
enough.
a surprise.
3, 2, 1. I'm going to bed. Okay, bye. Be good, y'all.
Yeah. Later, y'all.
Y'all.